What is this? TF-29 elevator card. A key card used to access the elevator in Praha Davos to reach the TF-29 bureau. Oh, neat. How do I slide it in? Here? Aha! Okay. Oh god, the entire fucking room is an elevator.
This whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant.
You're heading into TF-29 already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Already?
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Oh, that's funny. Getting things done. Ooh, hello.
Adam Jensen.
Hey, everybody. I'm a little late. I still had a lot of other stuff that I could have checked out, and I shall soon enough. But I figured I might as well get this job rolling. Hello, turret. Yeah, you better just slightly undeploy and stare at me. This is a busy facility.
These guys who crashed the Dubai off, we still have no idea who they were?
Nah, we're looking into it. You were right. If it weren't for Jensen,
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
I told you.
Thanks.
Welcome back. Oh, hold on just a sec.
There was a code signal sent to the Dubai hotel minutes before our mystery guest showed up. I'm working on decrypting it.
Maybe whoever's in
Good,
charge
good.
doesn't want anyone
Director
to
Miller's
touch
orders. Nobody goes home until we have a lead on the Dubai crashers.
What the hell is Miller anyways? I'm assuming up there. Oh, wait, no, that's just for playing the whisper chip. Do I have to? Seems like a bad thing to do to my people. Look at this guy.
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino in the sewer. Now I've heard everything.
Yeah, I've been there. They were okay people.
Imagine you're a lieutenant in a crime family, and your boss sets you up in the sewer. I bet you'd be pretty pissed at him.
Sure, but because you're in a crime family, you might sit there and be like, oh, this is badass.
Imagine you're a lieutenant in a crime family, and your boss sets you up in the sewer. I bet you'd be pretty pissed at him.
I like this guy. He's just chilling out in this medical bed. Chilling out on his little tablet here. I might as well get some work done while I'm waiting for everything else to heal. Oh, Praxis kit! Yay! I wasn't expecting that. I always end up forgetting that Praxis kits exist in the world, and I'm just like, yeah, I gotta slowly level my way up. There we go. At least I get a bonus side effect. If I ever get forced into a situation where I gotta fight for my life, well, hey! I'll have the ability to counteract it. Alright. So you see how I can't... I'm pressing the button for capturing, which is C, and it won't let me do it. So you can only capture it if you're allowed to for special circumstances. In this particular case, I have to hack the registry, which I'm fine with.
Access granted.
I'll just have to figure out the exact mechanics of it. It seems like you have to have a way to get around to its backside. Like a, whoa, holy shit. A back door to the firewall. Why'd the lights turn on like that? I mean, not the lights themselves, but the fucking sound that accompanied them. It felt like I did something wrong. Maybe this pocket secretary will explain. Dr. Azine, the new medical supplies finally arrived, including the agent's neuropazine allocations. I've had you officially authorized to access the infirmary using code 4822. Which reminds me, should you be aware, Aria Argento's neuropazine prescription is higher than the standard recommendation for her weight/gender class. Despite several reminders from yours truly, Adam Jensen hasn't been taking his recommended allocation. I can only assume he's using an external supplier because he's not exhibiting any signs of deprivation. Whoever he's getting it from, I hope it's a genuine thing. It's for the safety of our augmented agents that they trust us with this, so maybe you can speak with him about it. Jensen, why aren't you taking our neuropazine? Well, I just didn't feel like it. I haven't felt any issues. Jensen, you should know neuropazine's important. I look, on the down low, I'm actually a fucking awesome person. My genetics are just awesome completely and entirely. Oh shit!
Trace program initiated.
And because of this, I actually don't need neuropazine.
Access granted.
All right. I should find my way into these things a little bit more often so that way I can actually avoid a lot of issues. Triangle code and sellable neuropazine. How much neuropazine do I even have at the moment? We have 11. Yeah, I need to sell that stuff off. I have way too much. You know, I wonder, is there a merchant down here? We have a shooting range. Ooh, a shooting range? I'm gonna have to check that out, but first, let's hack this computer. Dr. Jennifer Phillips. All right, Phillips, see what we can get from you. Can't capture from this angle, goddamn you! Every single thing's been different.
Access granted.
Make up your mind, hacks. Make up your mind. New psychologist. Jen, starting next week, TF29 is going to have a psychologist, Dr. Delara Azine. In addition to providing mental health care to TF29 personnel, she'll be creating POI profiles and assisting in hostage negotiation. When she gets here, can you show her around the infirmary and walk her through ordering whatever she needs? Thanks, Jim. That's nice. Hey, by the way, we got a new employee. Please make sure she's got herself entirely set up, because I'm not a dickbag of a boss. At least I hope he's not a complete dickbag of a boss. Just because you say a couple of expected things doesn't mean you're not secretly really evil. Oh, these are nice bathrooms. Why are these so angular, though? I feel like my dick's gonna get chopped off if I used one of these things. Like, it's just focused down on me. I'm just used to round toilets. It's culture, man. But with that said, oh, I just stole money from a toilet. These do look nice. And this is spacious. Yeah! I love taking the spacious stalls. Alright, what do we got here? Ava Cook. Sorry, Ava. I was writing 2 messages at the time, same time and sent the wrong one. Luckily, it was to you and not everyone. Original message content. Okay, I'm ready my end. Phase 4 reset started rolling last night. If you need to check if any errors were reported and I'm not at my station, you can get on the main console using Claude 04 SFDS8S. Huh. Okay. And she just casually keeps it in the bathroom. Whoopsie. Washroom and toilet hygiene checklist. No one's checked it so far today. Oh, jeez. You know what? Give me a second. I want to check what my keybind is to walk. Caps lock. Ah. That makes sense. That makes sense. There you go. Sometimes it's rough when I'm trying to, like, adjust myself, like, bloop, 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 bloop. This is the only one of the bigger problems with PC gaming with a mouse and keyboard. But thankfully I have walk, so it's not as big of a leap. Restricted security area, no admins. Why is this here? For the bar? You're not allowed unless you have this kind of clearance. Is it supposed to say stuff about the other floors? I'm authorized for everything, so I'm not worried about it. Or, I guess I shouldn't be assuming. I'm authorized for probably a decent chunk of things. Considering I have an objective on the 2nd floor, and I'd imagine that hopefully no one's gonna fucking harass me about it. Hey, they're cooking the same stuff in their microwave as everybody else. Yeah. They're calling me for the office.
In the last 2 days, web traffic in Prague has gone up 73%.
Really? How?
Most of the extra online activity since the bombing is people seeking information about the augmented and wanting to know what the authorities are doing. Most of the extra online activity since
I've
the
been trying
bombing
to
is
ID
people
the
seeking
bodies of the
information
people who
about the
crashed the
augmented
operation in
and wanting to
Dubai.
know what the authorities are doing.
Every mystery team corpse I've checked so far has been totally clean. Like, he never existed. Whoever these people are, they're damn good.
That's scary stuff. Every single person from there?
This is so weird.
State police radio chatter gave us IDs on 2 more bombing victims. Sisters on vacation. Just senseless.
That sucks. One of the worst things that you could have, man. Just a tourist and you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. I mean, it sucks for everybody, but geez.
I don't like monitoring the communications of people who are supposed to be our allies, but it gets us the information much faster.
That is true.
Also, it means we know what they're not telling us.
When we listen to people talking behind our backs, well, it tells us what we need to know and what they don't want us to know, which is good. I shouldn't be in here. I already got fucking scolded for this shit in Deus Ex, didn't I? Adam, please get out of the women's bathroom. But it's got painkillers for me. No one saw me go in. There's no cameras here. Hi. You saw nothing. Are you going to the bathroom? You gotta go?
This is bad. We need to increase security at the CDC.
Why'd you fucking sprint over here just to pull out a tablet and look at a picture of the world?
Biological warfare is going to be the World War III that wipes out all of humanity.
I mean, with my knowledge of the future, I safe to say that maybe not really.
I've been trying to ID the bodies of the people who crashed the operation in Dubai.
I already heard this stuff from somebody else. Alright, what do we have here? Whoa, hey! One of those gold masks. Too bad I didn't take any of them out non-lethally. It was my first mission and I panicked. I didn't want anybody to die. Hello. The Long Meanwhile, Chapter 1. One razor straight line of chalk marked it. The position was important, you see. The cuff should just lightly brush the top of the shoe. Martin was there, as always, making sure my new suit fit just right. What's her name, Mr. Fletcher? Martin asked, taking his final measurement. Her name, I said, looking down at him, is Dr. Delara Zane. Sounds ominous. No, Martin, it sounds beautiful. I looked at myself in the mirror and approved. Well, you're gonna knock her out in this suit. I tilted my head, made a face, and smiled. That's the point. I didn't know it then. That was the second to last time I would have a suit tailored, and the last time I'd ever see Martin Cobbler, my master tailor, alive. No, not Martin Cobbler! Oh, he was such a well-developed character in the couple of lines that he got. Such an absolute shame. Ooh, Daniel Fletcher, we're gonna hack your computer, see if there's any kind of medical meat we can dig up on people. Oh shit.
Trace program initiated.
It's fine, we have 25 seconds.
Access granted.
Thank God I have all my shit upgraded already. Black Amethyst Publishing. Dear Mr. Fletcher, we appreciate your submission of your mystery novella entitled The Long Meanwhile. While the prose style was interesting, if brusque, we find the content a little out of our comfort zone as a company, and frankly, we find some of the situations to be not even remotely plausible. We must decline to go any further at this time. Okay, is there anybody else? This is about the train station? Smiley, one of my friends in state police heard a rumor about you. I think you know which one I mean. I'm not gonna tell anyone because your private affairs are none of my business. But if you make things between us and the cops worse than they already are, I'll have to let Miller know. You can come talk to me if you have any questions, Debbie. What? Okay, alright, what about this? Hey Sonia, still free for lunch later? I have a big case I'm working on, but I can still spare some time for your English lesson. Let me know. Yes, of course I'm free. I will meet you there, Sonia. Alright. That's cool. I like reading in emails and seeing it not only be important information. It's like these people really have lives. So this is his book. That's funny. Why is it in an ebook? That would usually mean it's like published, right? Although with that said, you can actually get your own book if you write it out, print it out in a book, and just make it yourself at home or something. Or maybe order a company to print out all the pages and put it in something that you design yourself.
I feel terrible.
Doesn't necessarily mean it was published. Oh hey, there's the psychiatrist. Hello? Is she not in here? Oh, well that's such a shame. I guess I'll just have to go through all of her stuff and figure out where she might have gone. Dr. Delara Azine. Holy shit, her security rating is 5. Let me do a reveal. Okay, it is not possible for me to reach this. So I'm gonna have to go straight for what I need. But we'll reinforce along the way.
Anomaly detected.
Because that's gonna try to attack us from behind.
Initiated.
Alright. We have 20 seconds to reach this. I'll probably just nuke it. It looks like these are gonna take a while. Ooh, that's fucked up. There we go. I did not know that the firewalls could slow down
Access
nukes.
granted.
All right. Here's a lot of stuff. Ava Cook. From Ava Cook to Delara, and we have 2 of those. Geez, Delara. I spoke with Jennifer earlier, and she says she'll provide you with the code to the medical cabinet. Just to let you know, until the person responsible for the infirmary thefts is caught, some specific medications, including SSRIs and beta blockers, will no longer be stored in the office safe, but in a location known only to Director Miller. Sorry for the inconvenience, but needs must. The infirmary thefts. Oh, I contributed. I'm sorry. Alright, Ava, since my arrival, I've been setting up getting to know you sessions with all of our field operatives, but I have questions about 2 of them, Elias Chicane and Adam Jensen. Does Chicane come in often? And who does Jensen answer to? I assumed it was McCready, but when I asked him about it, McCready's answer was terse, to say the least. Thank you, Delara. Delara, you've got keen psychological instincts. You singled out 2 of our most notorious lone wolves, Vince Black being the 3rd. Chicane likes to keep to himself. He never comes in, not even for briefings, which he gets one-on-one from Director Mill at his shop/helipad. Jensen's status on the counterterrorism team is ambiguous. Technically, he answers to McCready, but because he's our only augmented field agent, Director Miller will pull him away for specific assignments. Mac resents being undermined like that, and he and Jensen don't really get along to begin with. I hope that helps clears a few things up. Good luck, Ava. Alright, what about this? Peter Chang. Dr. Zhang, welcome to the task force. We've set up your computer with a default password. Please change it to something personal and private as soon as possible. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks, Peter Chang. Is this the password for his, this computer exactly, or for some other computer? Hey, it doesn't really fully matter. Dear Dr. Zane, welcome to TF29. I'm thrilled you're going to help me, or you're going to be helping me take care of some of the unique personalities we have this place. I'm really looking forward to working together. I need to explain to you how things work with regards to the infirmary and access to medicine/supplies, so drop on by when you're settled in and we'll get a coffee from the cafe. Thanks, Jen. I guess the computer in Jennifer's office might be what we were looking for to use this password. We don't need it, because I'm a hacking mastermind. Woohoo, yeah! Oh, they're really fucking playing that horrible day 2 years ago.
Anomaly detected.
Yes, we get it.
Trace program initiated. Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. I'm trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received. Access granted.
I'm saying that meanwhile I'm hacking behind people. Alright, Director James Miller, hazards. From Ava Cook to Director James Miller. Jim, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but it's my responsibility to tell you. This office environment is unsafe. Cables all over the floor, an air vent with live electricity and water in it, etc. As the office manager, I don't have the authority to force people to fix these things. I'm sure you understand. Thanks. Ava, yes, I do understand your concerns, but on my priority list right now, terrorism is beating out office health and safety for #1. Sorry. There are many things around this office I'd like to see fixed, but hiring a professional cleaner isn't near the top. For the vent, sort out vetted contractors by the end of the week. As for the cables, everyone will just have to pick their feet up. Yeah, look, there are cables all over the place. If they trip, oh well. Alright. Elias, Jim's instructed me to handle the insurance on the workshop before they make things awkward by requesting to assess it themselves. We're likely to get hit on hard on the fire risk angle. We thought it might help if you clear up some of this stuff and make sure there's nothing lying around that might cause any issues. Let me know if you need help with some of it, Ava. I don't need the help. I stole the tools and cleaned out most of the puppets for a retired look. Maybe you can use a few of them to replace some agents at TF29. Ouch! Okay, Elias. It'll be interesting meeting him at some point. He's got a Doesn't really fully care attitude. Well, he is one of the top 2 lone wolves. Well, 2 of the lone wolves. Oh my god, there's so many individual rooms to look at.
Thanks. Keep digging.
This place has a lot of shit to check out, just like the city itself.
There's something here or find us.
Oh shit. The Vector Institute is one of the only places in the world that has smallpox samples. I can't believe they still keep samples of smallpox. This is why science is evil. Maybe whoever's in charge
Hey,
doesn't want
keeping samples of smallpox is a good thing. You know, obviously it's not going to be going out there, but maybe we use the smallpox samples for science. We see just how much we can make by keeping it around. Who the hell are these guys? Nope, there's only one person in here. I want to interrogate him. That means I'm gonna disable the camera and run in there. Yeah, it's amusing that she's saying all that. Lady, you should know the implications of keeping technology, or not really technology, but keeping things around. You never know when you're gonna need it. Create a vaccine for a thing that's like smallpox, but isn't exactly like smallpox by using smallpox itself and modifying a little bit. It's useful. All right. The Security Council, observing that the segregation, discrimination, and conflicts related to the status of augmented humans poses a clear and continuing threat to international peace and stability. Affirming the importance it attaches to respect for human rights and fundamental freedoms for all, regardless of augmentation, and acting under Chapter 6 or 7 of the revised Charter of the United Nations. 1. Authorizes the mandatory application of the dampening biochip developed by the Tai Young Medical Corporation to all augmented persons. 2. Urges all member states to make provisions to ensure their augmented populations are treated within 24 months of the date of adoption of this resolution, and to provide them with the necessary legal documentation to prove it. 3. Empowers all member states to safeguard their populations from those augmented individuals who refuse to implant the chip by corralling such people in safe, secure, segregated districts and or housing complexes that will be monitored 24/7. 4. Calls upon the governments of member states to phase out current policies limiting the rights of augmented people who have been implanted with a chip and possess the necessary documentation to prove it, e.g. to cross borders, live and work, and to serve their state or other organization, and that UN monitors are to be kept appraised of these processes. And 5. Decides to remain actively seized of the matter. Jesus Christ. This is a lot. Alright. So wait. Calls upon them to phase out current policies limiting the rights of augmented people who have been implanted with the chip. So the number 4 is good. Number 2 and 3 are a little bit off-putting. Yeah, by the way, if they don't want to get that chip fixed, well, we're gonna slap them into a couple of different districts. It makes sense. If you still have a chip in your head that can be easily hacked by a corporation, yeah, you're a pretty big goddamn threat. Ah, jeez. The door is actually completely locked. Well, I guess I'll have to have a conversation with you some other point. I can't hear him at all. That's funny. Alright. So what's going on inside of the security room? I can turn off everything in here. I can turn off the cameras that might be covering some of the places I need to go to. Alright, looks like I can just capture this from behind. Yay!
Access granted.
And that gives me everything! It's a lot less effort. Alright, so I can turn off the cameras. Ah, these are cameras we don't care about. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I don't know where this one is, but I'm gonna open it up anyways. And I'm gonna open up this one. There. We got 2 trouble doors out of the way. Whoa. I walked straight into the jacket and immediately interpreted it as me walking into somebody else. Alright. I should probably permanently disable these, but I guess these don't really care at the moment.
Tak vy si myslíte, že mi jazyk rozváže nějaký šroub? Naserte si!
Yeah, okay, what?
Já s tím neměl nic společného, ty kré.
I had nothing to do with it, asshole! You can beat me, stop me, whatever! Won't change the truth! Yeah, but you seem like a very angry individual about all this stuff.
Puste mě! Tví šéfové...
Your bosses are looking for a scapegoat, but I'm not going down easily. You go tell them that, wrench.
To jim klidně vyřiď, šroube!
Wow.
Tví šéfové hledají obětního beránka, ale já se jen tak nedám. To jim klidně vyřiď, šroube!
Shit, I can't pull out my gun in here. I was gonna shoot him. I don't need to tell him anything, because you're not gonna be a threat to anybody from this point onwards. No, he is. Let's check out the briefing room.
Listen up, team. What's our status? Where was that chopper headed?
I have 3 airfields in Qatar that are promising, but they're privately owned, and nobody can get close enough to take a look.
I got a whole lot of nothing. Every time I send someone to follow up on a lead, it turns out the buildings are abandoned, burned out, or bombed into rubble.
Jesus Christ.
Satellite footage has identified 3 possibles, but based on what the roads look like around them, I don't think our crashes would have chosen them.
Well, they were gonna take all those weapons somewhere. I want to know where now.
Well, saying that's not gonna get it to you now.
I can't really talk to you now. I'm busy.
I'm busy holding my hand up to my face.
Nobody gets a break around here. Our intel prevented an arms shipment, but now they want to know where it was going. Nobody gets a break around here. Our intel
The problem
prevented
is
an
we
arms
don't know
shipment, but now
anything
they
about
wanna
this
know where
group.
it was going.
We have to wait for the enemy to show itself before we can find them.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure they'll do it again. All right, what do we have here? Pedro Mifflin, storage shed. Hi, Pedro. The snitch of mine who hangs out near Tech Noir reports that there's a storage shed in the courtyard, which might be where some of your Diwalis leave payoffs for their friend in the state police. He even gave me the code, 2469. Who hangs out near Tech Noir reports that there's a storage shed in the courtyard. I wonder if I've accessed that already. It'd be nice if it told me that, oh, you've already hacked this, by the way, on the screen, because, I mean, it'd just be nice.
You know who's been suspiciously quiet the last couple of days? The Collective. Judging by their silence, maybe Janus's people have some respect for the victims of terrorism.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Shit, I'm a part of that group. I gotta find out more information about everybody. Alright.
Anomaly detected.
Wow, fucking, that was fast.
Program initiated. Access granted.
Holy shit. Meeting notes. Name, Mary Moravik. Motive, family, reliable rumor. Augmented, did security for ARC. Association with Diwali, mutually hostile. Ex-husband Olivier in Prague. Apartment, red light district. Hey, red light district. I read that on the map. One child with X. Former Spec Ops, unconfirmed. Likely armed, confirmed. Okay, then what about this? Bombings. Hotel, 6 months ago. Police station, 2 months later. Train station, 4 months later. Latest connected progression pattern. Did one fail 2 months ago? What's the plan? Check interrogation notes. Holding area entry code. And, okay, alright, we got that. Interesting. So, if we look at... Oh, I don't actually know how to get past this one. Shit. I don't know how to zoom out of an area. When you're inside of the building, it just shows you the building floor plans. Oh, there's floor... Oh, wait, there you go. All right. So around here is the red light district. I can't show you the tourist information bubble thing that pops up, but when we get outside, maybe I'll remember it. Or I'll forget until I get to the red light district, and then I go, oh, wait. Isn't there supposed to be a person around here? Oh, yes.
Jakarta's no picnic right now, I'll tell you that.
This is the perfect place for me.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night. The reason I know it isn't the Juggernaut Collective who tried to hack us is that they gave up after only an hour.
That's good. Well, I think you should take your leave so I can hack you directly.
Anomaly detected.
I don't have to worry about the collective hacking into things when I can just do it myself. Ah, shit. I thought I could get into there, but I can't.
Access
It's a good thing I naturally hack all around the place anyways. Alright, what do we got? IT support room code. This message has been generated automatically. Okay. What was that? Okay, I heard a sound. JGC, I've moved all your documentation on the NSN, avatars and VR, hacking communication center to the NSN computer itself. Alright. JGC, this is nuts. In the last week, there have been 4 attempts to breach our firewall. At least 2 are confirmed collective, and people here aren't taking security seriously enough because of everything else that's going on. They just don't get that terrorists do more than blow up buildings. So I'm gonna have to be that bad guy for a little bit. New security protocols, changing all the codes and passkeys. Everyone's always got something to say about me anyway, so let's give them something worthwhile. Chang. And then what about this? New code is in place. I've asked Selena to check everything's good with the lava wall too, so expect to see her soon. And a word of advice, if Jin's been talking to Manderley in there, stay out of his way when he leaves. And don't ask him how his personal life is doing unless you want to be chewed out and made to feel like shit for the rest of the day. You're welcome, Chang. Well, new codes aren't gonna really do much for you guys when I can just do stuff like this. Oh right, I got 5545, that's the code. But we don't need it for now.
Anomaly detected.
Alright, I got myself the data stores.
Access granted.
Which will give me XP and a stopworm software. There's gonna be a point where I just have so many stopworm, or just like software things in general. I hope they can stack pretty goddamn high. Like you can see painkillers are maxed out at 25, biocells do the same, and that's a little bit frustrating. So hopefully these max out at like maybe 50 or 100.